Breaking news: Nigerians. Dino Melaye speaks on Tinubu's drug trafficking record after Peter Obi mentioned it in his petition. Dino Melaye, as we all know, is a well-known spokesman for the Presidential Campaign Council of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and has shared a part of the Nigerian Constitution. Yes, to stand on his position that, see, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a drug lord and cannot and can never be the country's president. Dino Melaye's move comes shortly after the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, cited Bola Ahmed Tinubu's drug trafficking record in his petition to challenge Tinubu's election victory. Peter Obi, who filed the petition at the Presidential Election Tribunal Court in Abuja at about midnight on Tuesday. The court document detailing Mr. Peter Obi's petition against the victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the February 25th presidential election was shared online by Effiong, a human rights lawyer. On Twitter, Dino Melaye quoted part of the Constitution that reads, "A person shall not be qualified for election to the office of the president if, one, he is under the sentence of death imposed by any competent court of law or tribunal in Nigeria, or a sentence of imprisonment or fine for any offense including dishonesty or fraud, or by whatever name called, or by another offense imposed on him by any court or tribunal, or substituted by a competent authority for any other sentence imposed on him by such court or tribunal." The key words in the above subsection are dishonesty and fraud. The PDP spokesperson added that a drug lord cannot be the president of Nigeria. It can never happen. And Effiong, who shared the Mr. Peter Obi's court document on his verified Twitter handle, said Peter Obi and the Labour Party are seeking to disqualify Bola Tinubu on the account of his drug-related forfeiture in the US. Guys, this is really, really interesting because reports have been coming in that Peter Obi, in his election petition, is not seeking to be declared the winner of the election. No, that he is trying to make things right. But meanwhile, Peter Obi has prayed that he should be declared the winner. And the law, however, allows a petitioner to seek alternative relief. That is what Peter Obi and the Labour Party have done in their petition against the before the Court of Appeal. They are seeking relief in the alternative. It is either he will be declared as the winner, having scored the majority of the lawful votes cast, or that the entire selection will be nullified. There is no issue here. Those who are making issue out of the imbalanced media report on the content of the petition are doing so either because they haven't seen and read the petition, or they are mischievous, or they don't really understand what is going on. My country people, let's see how this eventually turns out, because at this very point in time, Peter Obi hit Bola Tinubu where he never expected. And Nigerians never really expected this, from Mr. Peter Obi. He just took us by surprise. What Dino Melaye is trying to say is that Bola Tinubu must never be sworn in as Nigerian president because he has violated the Constitution. Yes, because he has violated the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so therefore, he cannot be declared as the president, irrespective of the fact that INEC have declared him the president-elect. But then, the Nigerian Constitution has been violated. So there is nothing Bola Ahmed Tinubu or Kasim Shettima can do, because Dino Melaye has stated that they can never be sworn in. And he is talking in line with what Peter Obi have stated with the petition he presented at the Election Tribunal Court against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And also, Peter Obi is stating that, see, it is either they swear him in as the president, or this election would be null and void. That's this election should be cancelled. So Peter Obi is seeking, in his petition at the Presidential Tribunal in Abuja, that it is either they nullify this election that brought out Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president-elect, or they should do the rightful thing and declare him the president-elect, because he was the one that won. Guys, this is taking into another turn, and we don't know how the outcome would be like. But for Dino Melaye, the spokesperson, the spokesman for the PDP, to concur and to agree in line with what Peter Obi have stated, it seems that these guys are kind of joining, efforts to fight Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has two strong enemies. One, from the camp of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and Atiku Abubakar. These two are not willing and ready to let Bola Tinubu go unless he is disqualified or the elections should be cancelled. That is what they are trying to say. And the Nigerian judiciary, as we know, do not encourage drug trafficking. No, they do not encourage drug trafficking. So Nigerians are waiting to see the orders of the court, because even before the elections, we have been seeing reports on how Tinubu have been involved in a drug and money laundering, and in cases of the United States, Chicago, it was Atiku Abubakar that brought out this case against Bola Ahmed Tinubu when he exposed Tinubu that he was involved in drug trafficking, and as such, a drug lord can never contest. That was when they were trying to lash back at each other. They were fighting tooth and nail at each other. That was before the elections. Now, Peter Obi is in court and has challenged Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Dino Melaye is saying the same thing, that Tinubu should not be the president. So, my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this issue?
Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye for now.